Hi guys, it's me, Thea. Welcome back to Wick Free TV. Today on my postpartum blog, I'm going to be talking to you about getting into a routine. That's me getting mummy and daddy into a routine.
Ain't nothing better than watching you smile. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ain't nothing better than watching you laugh out loud, my babe.
Woo. Hi everybody.
Am I on this?
Yeah, we're going to go in and out of light, clearly. Yeah, right, here we go. Mr. Scott's in the video. Hi guys, did you like Thea's introduction? She's getting into this TV work quite early on. I think she needs an agent.
She does a bit of makeup and a script. I don't know, Alexander's catching me off guard here.
I know. Anyhow, we're off out for our afternoon walk.
I've not done my makeup or done my hair for the special video.
Which is why he's got his hat on. We're off out for our afternoon walk with Thea, which is part of her new routine. Basically, Thea has been going to bed any time between 4 and 6 a.m. in the morning, which is seriously hard work. As you know, we're self-employed, so we do need to still do a bit of work. I'm not on maternity leave. And getting up at 12:01 in the day, it just means we couldn't work and it was getting very frustrating. But we've read a few books, and in the last few days we've had a bit of a breakthrough, haven't we?
Yep, we sure have.
And it basically all comes down to putting Thea on a routine.
Basically, it's giving these guys more sleep and giving me less sleep.
Yeah, it's the way forward. Anyhow, before I end up walking into a door or something, I'm going to put this down and we'll tell you more about the routine in a bit. Bye.
Hey guys, so it's no watch. It's 3:30, about 3:30 p.m. We came out about 2:30. We're in our local town.
It's Thea's routine.
This is Thea's routine walk time. Our routine that's got a cup of tea time. So, but this week we've been really stamping it down, and we're trying to get into a routine. I will give you a lowdown of our old routine, and Alexander will give you...
Why are we going for a routine?
We're going for a routine because it's so important that a baby has a routine, because they don't have much in life apart from a dodie if you give them one, a feed, and a routine. So that's probably the three main things they have in their life. And pooing nappies. So that's fun. So that's why it's so important. But our old routine before Thea came along...
But it is important because I'm not getting any work done as well. We work from home, and so this is your first time watching. And
so it's very important.
I don't get maternity leave. Please don't feel sorry for me, because I get to be at home with Thea and it's amazing. But no maternity leave, and I simply was starting to get rather frustrated and a bit down about the fact that I was not getting any work done, because Thea can be up till all hours. I mean, we're talking 6 in the morning. So that's why we had to sort a routine out. But Mrs. Scott's going to tell you what life used to be like.
Life used to be like, I'm not one for lying in. I can't stand to lie in. It takes me out of routine. So we get up wake up around 7 a.m. We get Karis off to school. Karis is absolutely fine. Her routine's not affected whatsoever. Great. So we get her off to school, 8:30ish. I'll take Alexander some breakfast up, cup of tea. So she'll wake up around 8:30, 9. 80% of the time. That's when she's not been naughty. And then I would head off to the gym, in which case Alexandra would be up, she would be working. She normally works from probably 9 a.m. till 12. I'd get in around 10:30 a.m., 11 a.m., check my emails, and then we'd get a bit of dinner. Then we used to just prat around in the afternoon, work from home, do what we want. That's what we used to like doing. We'd either go out.
That's why we work from home.
We'd either go out for the afternoon, go out for a cup of tea, we'd do whatever we want basically.
But sometimes we did just like work right through.
And come home, get the tea on, work a bit at night, watch a bit of TV, and go to bed around 10:30.
Because I was always knackered being pregnant.
But now our routine has gone out the window.
So, the new routine. And this has been dictated by two things. First of all, reading a book that said we needed a routine. Now, the Tizzy Hall Save Your Sleep book, which our Aussie consultants recommended to me. Great book, guys, thank you. Taught me to listen to my baby's cries and stuff, but we can talk more about that book another day. What it showed us was that we were watching Thea and her behaviour, and when we didn't take her out in the afternoon for a walk, which we do from around 2 till around 5ish, maybe longer. If we didn't take her out, she didn't sleep at night and she got overtired. Theia's problem is when she becomes overtired, and all babies do this, they become hyperactive, which is insane. I mean, why would you become hyperactive when you're tired? It took reading the Tizzy book to work out what was up with her. Shameless advertising. No, my tea's hidden behind the camera, propping it up. So we needed to put a routine, and we noticed about the sleeping. Now, the other routine I wanted to get her was getting to bed early so I could work at night. And a few nights ago, I kind of figured she'd settle into that herself by the time she was 12 weeks. The other night, I'd had enough because I can't do any work, and she was very nausy and overtired, and I said to Scott, let's chance her. We swaddled her about 8 o'clock at night, fed her, swaddled her, and Scott went to stay upstairs with her because we didn't have baby monitors. But thank you, Bamba, we now have baby monitors. She's brilliant. And we just swaddled her, and she just slept like a log. She had to be woken for her dream feeds. We did it again last night. We were a little bit out in the afternoon, and she didn't quite have the usual walk she has and stuff. She was a bit nazi, but she was still better. So the routine we're going for is baby goes to bed around 8 o'clock at night. We can then get some work done. Baby up around 10:30 for a dream feed. We're hoping to drop the nighttime feeds from me eventually in the next few weeks. Then
it's not a very good feed though, is it? The 1 a.m. feed?
No, not at the moment.
It's just more for you than her,
then an early morning feed at whatever time she dictates. And eventually I would like us to be getting up around 9 o'clock in the morning, and maybe Theia will sleep in, and then I can get a bit more work done. And then the afternoon walk is really the key to all of it. The only downside is this is requiring Scott and I to be a bit more routine. It's requiring Scott and I to stop just doing what we want when we want. But that's the thing that you get when you become a new parent. You have to give and take a bit. So for the next few weeks there will be no skiving out of work to sneak off to the cinema late at night or late night eating out or any of the other things. We have to be home by 6 o'clock. We have to be getting Theia bathed and ready for bed. And once we do that, then it will pay off. So guys, yeah, you can put a baby in a routine I've discovered.
It's one of the most important
you can do it
things.
Very early.
It is probably the most important thing.
She's not even 6 weeks old, and we're already putting her down to go to sleep at 7, 8 o'clock at night.
She's going to be an expert sleeper by 12 weeks. But anyway.
Guys, forgot to say, guess who's self-settling? Do you remember we talked about self-settling after having the bottles and stuff? She's self-settling. One of the things we have got from the Tizzy Hall book, and we'll look at sleeping more in another week. One of the sleeping tips was do not put them down with a dodie in the mouth, because when they spit the dodie out, they become distressed. So we're teaching her to sleep without her dodie, and she's going to bed much earlier than she was.
I think was it Shara who gave you that book?
Yeah, Shara, thank you, Shara.
That book's done Alexandra the world of good, because Theo would be crying and Alexandra just get all worried.
Oh, I know what.
Thinking like her head's dropping off or something like that. But now she's just kind of. Alexandra's an expert on the tone of cry now, so we know when it's a hungry
I go in and tell him off. I'm like,
or
you
it's
can't
a tired
leave her
cry. So thank you very much.
Or he goes to pick her up, and I'm like, no, that's her. I'm tired and nazi cry. Leave her. So.
But anyway, we're going to round this up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and if you're pregnant, we hope you're doing well. If you've
and if you've any tips for routines and stuff you want to share with any of the
in the comment box below.
Yeah, do. Or any books that you recommend on rearing babies, baby routines, and all the rest of it.
And we will see you next week.
Because I have to go and drink my tea. Bye.
Ain't nothing better than watching you smile. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ain't nothing better than watching you laugh out loud, my baby.